Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So tonight I'm going to do I'll show you the programme of the Strictly tour that I went to over the weekend. So without further ado, I'm going to show it to you now. This is a programme of Strictly Come Dancing Live Tour. Souvenir programme 2026. This was on sale at Manchester EO Arena. How it works. And it's how the voting works. And if you've ever been to the show, there is a voting competition and there's always a winner at each show. It always costs 10p and you only get votes for 10p. If you go to one of the videos of when I went to see the show, they have the song for it. It's about what you need to do when you're voting, because it's different to when you watch it on the TV. So this is the contents. The voting, the judges: Jeanette, Harry and Karen, George and Lexa, Lewis and Katia, Jimmy and Lauren, Ellie and Vito, Vicky and Kai, Lavoie and Aliash, Leighton and Nikita, Strictly Professional Dancers, the singers, the band and the credits. So Shirley Ballas. So what was your favourite routine? Was Lewis Couples' choice? But it's the first 40 of the series, and like the whole ballroom erupted. Well, at the show when I was at the show on the weekend on Saturday, honestly the atmosphere was just amazing. It was brilliant, and seeing it on the piano was great. It was like watching Lewis and Katia was like watching two professionals. She also like Belinda and Julie's Viennese Waltz. Favourite moment ever? She never forgot the moment where Craig thought Anton's teeth were false. And I remember that tooth gate was in 2019. It was when they did the Salsa with Emma Barton. And it was this false tooth and everyone was laughing, like Bruno and Moxie and that. If you go on Best of Strictly moments or moments of Strictly on YouTube, it's definitely a moment I like to watch. They're still laughing when I was 8, but I think they're still laughing now. And I think Anton still thinks it's funny now. What do you keep behind the judges' desk with paddle slippers, ice cold? What she likes a chicken leg after the torn blueberries. She's random, but she loves it. She likes singing, but Craig tells me otherwise. She wasn't a dancer. She loves to be an actress. Her son Mark Ballas, he's a professional dancer on the Dancer with the Stars USA, Broadway. And Strictly Ballroom, her to dance with her son, that would be great. Karaoke song, Gloria Gaynor. Oh, that would be great for me. And Shirley Ballas there. Shirley Ballas is One Lifetime Dance Floor. From Worsley, Merseyside. She danced at age 7. And by 21 she won more or less every major competition. Away from Strictly, Shirley continues to teach competitions and judge them. Mr. Anton de Beck. His favourite dance of the series: Amber and Nikita's Charlton and Lewis and Katia's dance at Blackpool. Two Charltons were my favourites of the year, and they were both technically brilliant. They were good. Funniest moment ever was when Ruth Langford, that's so funny, when they did the passo, he had a fold and Ruth Langford kind of joined in and fell on it. If you go on Best of Strictly moments or watch it on YouTube, the clip, putting Ruth Langford and Anton de Beck's pass it over, and that's definitely a moment. What's your thoughts before going down? Make sure you get down the stairs in time before we start on the top of the stairs to wave down the walk. What do you keep on the judge's desk? Lozenges. What's your go-to snack after the show? Is it proper beforehand? He doesn't eat before a show, Anton, but that's just him. Apart from dancing, probably sport. Keen golfer. I've seen a lot of Anton de Beck doing golf. He hadn't become a dancer. He'd have been something sporty or something in the theatre. Henry Cavill. This is all about Anton de Bet. Original cast Strictly became a fan favourite. Partners include Leslie Garrett, Jerry Hall, Judy Murray, and Nancy Dilley. And when he came in Series 8, he made it to final with Kate Stewart in Series 13, news presenter, and Emma Barton from EastEnders. He joined the panel in 2021. He took a dance at 14. He was partnered with Erin Bogue, former Strictly professional, who was on it from 2004 to 2012. And he's a children's author and a bit of a singer. Mr. Nasty himself, Mr. Quavo Howard. Amber Nikita's childhood's favourite, Got the Boat. Most memorable backstage scene, Shirley with full face. Funniest Strictly moment ever. Painful to watch, that was the Bruce Forsyth. That was the thing. I think it might have been Gardner Derek Gavin. And Bruce, she said, "You're painful to listen to." Bruno I claps with laughter. What a legend Brucey was, and still will always be a legend for the show. What's your go-to before the show begins? 8. Wouldn't do it without the steps. What do you keep behind the desk? Water, sweets to keep the energy. Yes, even the term medal. What's your snack to? Cheese and onion crisps. Apart from dancing, playing the recorder. I've learned to play when I was a child, and I've recently been. If I hadn't been a dancer, what would you have been? A chef? I've always loved to cook. What's your karaoke song? I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor. He'd love to play Johnny Depp in the movie. 15 season tour director. Been in the West End. Craig is the only judge to be on Strictly since the very first series, as well as TV work. He's a best-selling author. Jeanette Manvara. She definitely like Lewis and Katya's couple's choice. Fleur and I get to host her and her. Funniest moment ever. Before the show. She likes a pizza. A TV presenter would have been if she weren't. Natalie Portman. Jeanette Manvara. She's danced with Aston, Jake and Dr. Ranj Singh and hit the final with Harvey, and she took over It Takes Two stories. Harry, Gladiator. And you've been at the Olympics. And a bit of Karen. Having Karen, favourite routine in the series. Harry was Karen's jive. Karen was Ellie and Vito's couple's choice. What they've learned. Holiday destination. Karen likes barley. Guilty pleasure. Sum up your partner in 3 words. Per karaoke song. Favourite songs to dance to. Latin. Who did play in a movie? What would you miss about being on the Strictly tour? George Clark, Alexis Ware. George and Alexis. Favourite routine of the series. Vicky's Tango. Alexis was Karen and Carlos's Peaky Blinders. What have you learned from the time of Strictly? Holiday destinations. Tokyo to run a marathon. Florida. Guilty pleasures. From your partner. Karaoke song. Favourite dance dance too. Who's you playing a movie? Lewis Cobra Katia. He was in Emmerdale. Katia is a former. He's so talented, Lewis. He could do upside down. Lewis's favourite dance was Ellen Vito's Couple's Choice. Karen's had to be Karen's Paso in Blackpool. Learnt from Strictly, Holiday Destination. John Floyd Hasselbank. Gavin Oakley played football for Chelsea. Worked with Gareth Southgate. Jimmy and Lauren. Jimmy's is Alex and Johannes' Rugby. Lauren's was Paso in Blackpool. Karen's Paso in Blackpool. Holiday Destination. Cuba. New York. Chocolate pizza. Ella Goldstein. Ellie's was Amber and Nikita's Wheatwell's Couple's Choice. Vito's was Lewis and Katia's Charleston. Holiday Destination. Elliot's goes to win the Canary Islands. So that could be like Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, Gran Canaria or Tenerife. Or in Scotland, so there's a Gran Canaria. Italy. Vito, that's where he's from. Takeaway. Chocolate. Karaoke song. Favourite song to dance to. Vicky Patterson. And she won I'm Celebrity in 2015. She works on Heart Radio and podcasts. And that's Strictly in Q&A. Vicky's was Karen's Jive. Karen's was Bavlinda's Couple's Choice. What have you learnt? Holiday Destinations. The Countryside. Miami. Kind of likes Miami. Guilty Pleasure. Levoir and Aliash. Levoir like Karen and Carlos's Jive. Aliash like Carla and Carlos Peaky Blinders. What have you learnt from your time on Strictly? Holiday Destinations. Home. Guilty Pleasure. And all of that lot. Later Williams with Nikita. What was his favourite? Lewis's and Karen has his Couple's Choice. Nikita like Lewis Cassie's Couple's Choice. Late and Light. Bali. Rome and then Mexico. And that's all the favourite things to do. Jake Lee. Julian. Neil Jones, Luba, Michelle, Nancy, the singers Tommy, Andrea, Tara and Patrick, the Strictly Band. This is just advertisement, so the Strictly Pros at the back. So there's Julian, Luba, Gorka, Alexis, Neil, Nancy, Lauren, Kai, Michelle, Vito and Javita. And it gives you the tour dates of the Strictly Professionals. So there'll be cities like Stockton, that's up near Newcastle, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, PJ and Live, Glasgow, Oxford, Leicester, Bradford, London, Swansea, Birmingham, Sunderland, Salford, Bournemouth, Brighton, Plymouth, Nottingham, Sheffield, Hull, Liverpool and Blackpool. So that's in the end of April to May. So as always guys, like the video, don't forget click the link below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on my social media, back in soon for another Fun Filled Pack YouTube video. Bye for now, see you soon. Bye.